Hey, it's MK, and I am here with my fourth layout using our Pirate Kit Conspiracy kit. I have a couple scraps left over from the 8.5 by 11 layout, and I think I'm going to use the gray side this go around. I also have, I think, 10 photos that I would like to fit on this one single page layout. I'm going to be using this October afternoon beautiful wood grain piece, and then it's got anchors on the other side, but I'm definitely going to use the wood grain. I also have this Treasure Island paper that I picked up at a paper swap that I did over at the Carson House in Carson City, Nevada. I have a couple of my, I have my favoriteest twine in the whole wide world. It's by Stampin' Up. It's just called Linen Thread. I've got my 2 sticker sheets, my trays of awesome embellishments, paper and 3D things, and then I've got my brads still as well. But I'm going to include some of my eyelets. Sorry, I forgot what they were called for a heartbeat. So this is my little container. I've had it for years and years and years and years. Close to My Heart stopped offering this container shortly after they came out with it, it seems like. But I absolutely love them, and so they're perfect for all of my little doodads and these little containers and whatnot. So I think I'm going to pick these guys here. This is the Dusty Desert Sand color, and then I've got 2 other browns, and I'm thinking, do I want to use blue so they stand out a little bit more? Do I want them to be brown so that way they, don't stand out? And then I've got this darker one, which is just called Close to My Heart's Chocolate. And I did label the bottom of them back when I was a demonstrator. I liked to be able to tell everybody what colors I'm using in case they wanted to go buy the same one and not have to guess. So I've also got this little hammer. Now these are making memories tools because I bought these tools before I bought the Close to My Heart ones. And as you can see by the cutouts, Close to My Heart's hammer was like 12 inches long. Why it needed to be that long, I have no idea. But all the little pieces fit inside the cutouts beautifully for this particular set, and I love it. I think it'll be several years before I have to repurpose this little, I don't know, what is that called? Binder? I'm not really sure what the container is called, but anyways, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trim out all of my photos, and then I'm going to decide how long I need this wood grain piece because I'm going to use the map piece as my background. So you're not really going to see it. It's mostly just for color. And then I'm going to use my wood pieces as planks, kind of like the platform we were walking on through the town of this, this port town for the pirates. I don't know if they gave it a name or not, but on one side you've got the docked ship. And then the other side is as if you're walking through all the little shops that you'll see at port. And so it was super cool. Some of these photos are a mix of Janet's, a mix of Sandy's, and a mix of mine. And so I really love the detail that we all picked up. So Sandy is really huge on getting up close and personal and taking pictures of all the tiny little details. And Janet is really awesome about, taking an overall view of everything. And then, of course, Janet is also mindful of remembering to put people in in her layouts. And I always forget. I always forget to take selfies. I always forget to add the people. And so when Janet was like, MK, turn around. And so I turned around and she had the anchor above me. I had no idea. And so it was super fun to get those types of photos for my layout because, again, I always forget about the people. Okay, so on one of these planks, I want to put all of my horizontal photos. And so, nope, those aren't horizontal. Those are vertical. I want to put all my vertical photos onto my one plank. And I thought I was going to have them over on the left, but I'm glad that I put them over on the right because it actually worked really well with with the rest of the design of the layout, because really I had no idea what I was doing. In all honesty, I just really liked the wood, and it especially when the whole boat is made out of wood, and then the whole town is made out of wood. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just a fabulous see, words are hard today. I'm sorry, you guys, but I think it's a fabulous touch, because everything else was made out of wood, so my layout could be made out of wood as well. All right, so I am putting eyelets up at the top because I want to string up my wood as if they are, hanging down from, almost like a banner, but not really a banner. And so I want all of my horizontal photos over on the left, my vertical photos on the right, and then I've got two larger photos. One is of me, and then I think the other one is an overview of the little port that we were walking through, I guess, is what, if I remember what it was. And I do end up not using one photo, so I do end up only getting 9 photos on this layout, but I love these types of layouts because it's one of those layouts where your eye just keeps constantly moving around the page and looking at all the little things, all the little details, all the bits and pieces, and it's just fabulous. All right, so I'm going to finish off the 2 other planks that I have going on by just adding these little eyelets. I wanted to leave this in because I feel like eyelets aren't used anymore. I really feel like, it's something that it was a craze that came in and it hasn't come back yet. Like some things, like stickles. Stickles came in and then they left. Well, then Nouveau showed up and now stickles are back in, right? It's kind of weird, but eyelets didn't come back like Brad's did. So Brad's, I don't think ever left. I think Brad's are super awesome. A great way to add a little bit of metal to your layout, a little bit of dimension, but not too much dimension. And I'm just a huge fan of Brad's. I'm a bigger fan of Brad's than I am of enamel dots. I don't know why. I thought I was going to be totally for the enamel dot craze. But I'm not. The sequins and enamel dots just weren't my thing, and so I'm Brad's and eyelets. I don't know the difference. Maybe it's the metal, the metallic, or the tools it takes to use them. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I do know that I love them all. I'm kind of glad that I am still able to use my my eyelets, just because of the fact that, if I used them all up within the first couple years, then I'd be sad that they weren't here anymore. So I like using them sporadically. I like the little touch, and I especially love when I can lace my my strings and things through them and, make it an interactive part of my layout. So I really enjoy those as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 gray pieces together and use them as photo mats. You're not going to be able to see the imagery entirely, but you'll get the idea. Like you'll still be able to see the imagery, I guess, behind my photos. But first I'm going to glue down all these pieces because I knew if I started stacking, then I would forget and it would be even more difficult to not get the pieces back to where they belong. I do also need to get all of my elements together and on the layout so I can see how it will fit and interact, because at first I was going to put these 2 larger photos right in the middle of my 2 pictures that are going up and down my page, and I was just going to put these right in the middle and then have everything combined together that way. But it did not end up like that. It actually ended up a little on the different side, and my 2 larger photos are going to interact more with my horizontal smaller photos, which I think is brilliant. I think it's great, and it ends up looking better than what I had in my brain. And I love when a layout does that for me. I can't say it's me, because honestly, it's just how a layout comes together. And so, I'm super great, because my layout would have not looked as well as, what my photos came up with themselves. Is that a thing? I think it is. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just edge distress. And the reason I'm doing this, not because I love edge distressing, but it's because I did put two pieces together that weren't meant to be together. And when you edge distress, your eye doesn't pay as much attention to when the design does not come together uniformly. And so the edge distressing helps with that and comes up with, a different way for your eye to look at, the imperfections, right? All right, so I am switching up my photos as well. I didn't realize I had two pictures of this anchor. This anchor is awesome, by the way. It is so huge. I would have never guessed that the anchors were that big on these older ships at all, to be honest. And I don't even remember what our anchor looks like on the cruise ships, because I don't think it sticks out like this. I think it's nice and neat in a cubby, to where you don't get to see it. And so, yeah, I've just never really thought of how big an anchor would be if, for larger ships. Like, is there a size ratio to the boat? I'll have to look that up, you guys. Now I'm curious if your anchor has to be so big based off of your boat. I need to find this out. Yep. Another history lesson coming right up. So I decided to go with all of my green elements this go around, because the little backpack that I am wearing, that you could barely see, actually you can't even see it from this far away, it is lime green, just like all of these elements. And so I thought, oh, this is perfect. I can use all of my little lime green or pieces, not people, and it'll work out great, because then my straps around my shoulders, they won't be so obvious, because then they'll interact with the rest of the layout. Again, not that you guys can see it from this far away, but in reality, it's there. You guys can't, they do stick out in the photo. Hopefully in the close-ups, you can see it a little bit. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just play around with all of these little pieces. I love this green. I'm super stoked. You should see my face right now. I'm smiling as I'm adding all the green things, because I would have never thought to do that had I not grabbed that one teeny tiny little, I think it's a green arrow, pointing to my green, me in, and then I realized that I do have green on me. This justifies. I can make up all the excuses I want. But yes, super fun. And then, of course, I know this says Pirate Fun. It said Pirate Fun on my last layout as well. But kits like this, they often repeat words. And to be honest, it wasn't even the words that I was paying attention to. It was more just the ship. Because over on this side, one side we have, the port, and then the other side we have the ship. But I also have a sticker that I'm going to pull out here really soon that makes a lot more sense, because it's going to go in between my two anchors. And I absolutely love it. And then I also found on my October afternoon sticker sheet this amazing little guy looking through a spyglass, and he made me smile, because these are the types of layouts I was telling you guys earlier that I absolutely love, because there's so many different elements on this particular layout that it makes you just go, I spy with my little eye, all these different little things. And having this little guy with a spyglass, again, made me smile, because that's what I'm thinking and talking to myself this whole time putting this layout together, going, I spy, look, there's this, and look, there's that. So here's my little title right here. It just says Anchors Away, and I thought it was absolutely perfect to put right in between my two anchors. It just made a lot of sense to me. And then, of course, I added Shiver Me Timbers, because that's all over all over these kits as well, probably like 6 or 7 different times. And then I'm going to add this little pirate flag because it just makes more sense to me too. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have cut it out, but I really like how it looks anyways. And then here's my little I Spy guy. Oh my gosh, he is so adorable. I love him, and he needed to go on my layout for sure. I couldn't leave him off. And then I'm going to add my little brads over here. One says sail on. The other one is just a compass rose. And then I've got 2 little green pieces that don't really have anything. They're just for color. So I'm going to put the compass rose right there to give a little bit of interest. And then I'm going to add the 2 little green colors next to the other brads as well. So that way I think I end up with 5 round elements because I also added a flare that sort of matched. There wasn't a green flare, but the flare doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. So I feel like it matches really, really well. All right. So now I think that I'm going to add some scraps of this gray paper, but the other side that has the longitude, latitude lines on it, just as a little bit of a filler. I'm thinking that my layout was lacking something. And so I'm going to add this little piece here and then one more piece down at the bottom. I should have had it go all the way, but I do like how it's just underneath the one photo because that smaller photo over on the left isn't touching my photo. And so when I put it underneath both photos, I could see that it didn't go all the way up. And so that bothers my eyeball just a little bit. So I do like it underneath just my photo. Then I'm going to add a little parrot standing on top of a ship's wheel as soon as I can find a great placement for it. So right there, I really like it. Be done. And that is my fun layout. Oh, I almost forgot my string. Yep, after all of that, I almost forgot this awesome string. So I'm just going to go in and out of all of my eyelets as soon as the string cooperates with me. And then I did cut it a little long so that way I could have loopies and twists and turns and, just give it that fun little personality that, for real, things like this have. No, that's probably not it. I just like the looseness of it, and it looks like they're all just coming apart at the seams. I am going to use a little bit of glue to hold all the string in place, so that way when I put it in my page protectors, they do not, they don't move around and lose the funness of how I wanted it to look. So I'm just picking and choosing tiny different spots to hold my pieces in. I'm not trying to glue the whole thing down because I do want that flowy look instead of a rigid look. So, all right. So that now is complete. Yay! I love how this layout turned out. I love that I was able to get so many photos without it looking very clustered and losing the aspect of a design on my page. So I really do love this. I love having that map paper shine through all the little holes in my planks that aren't held together very well. But it also, all of the ropes and all of the wood grain that you can see in most of these photos, I really wanted to add that to my layout. And so I feel like I was able to do that, but I didn't use such a thick rope, right? I ended up just using my little twine. All right, you guys, don't forget to check out Janet Fritz's channel. She is Galaxy Girl Creations here on YouTube. She is my partner in crime when it comes to all things kit conspiracy. And again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I truly appreciate it when you stop in and see what I'm up to every day. And I will check you guys all later. Bye.